All right. So good morning, good Saturday morning. Um, I'm gonna read today, like I said, from the Yamas and Niyamas by Deborah Adele. And again, and the title of the book says Exploring Yoga's Ethical Practice. And so, like I shared yesterday, yoga is a practice, it is a spiritual practice, it is a physical practice, which is what most people in the West, where we are, how they come to know yoga. They think of it in terms of the physical movement on your mat. Some people almost think of it as a form of exercise, but at its roots, it is a practice around understanding the power of our breath. And that is what sets yoga apart from exercise, is that our breath is our life force, which also ties into meditation. The practice of meditation is understanding that we can regulate our bodies, if we feel anxiety, we can regulate our central nervous system, we can regulate our thoughts with our breath. And so it's understanding the power of that life force. Oftentimes, when we are stressed or have something going on, the first thing that'll happen is we'll hold our breath, or our breathing will start to become shallow. It won't be deep, it won't be expansive. And so then that starts to send messages through your body when your body is not able to get as much air as it needs. So the yamas and niyamas are the ethical principles for yogis, or those that practice yoga, whatever term you want to use. The yamas are how we engage with the outside world, and the niyamas are how we manage ourselves internally. So I'm going to read today. I read yesterday, or maybe it was the day before yesterday, but it was from a niyama, and I'm also going to read today one of the niyamas, which is called tapas, and it means self-discipline. And so the book says, can you show courage and stay in the fire until you find the blessing? Um, Tapas is our determined effort to become someone of character and strength. Tapas is the day-to-day choice to burn non-supportive habits of the body and mind, choosing to forsake momentary pleasures for future rewards. So when we forsake things that may feel good in the moment, relationships that may feel good in the moment, taking things into our body that may feel good in the moment. When we are exercising or practicing self-discipline and tapas, we are forsaking those momentary pleasures, because we understand that there is a better result on the other end in the future if we exercise that discipline. And so tapas not only speaks to our personal effort, but also to those cathartic times of almost hopeless desperation, when we find ourselves in the pain of unexpected loss or debilitating sickness, or in the throes of a life that seems like it has been turned upside down. It is almost as if God has checked the winds and started a fire, and we ourselves are the field that is being burned. None of it makes sense to us at the time. And yet, it is in these times that shape and mold us into something of depth. And so the example that she gives is what's called a contained burn. I think that's the way that I think that's the word. But I live in North Carolina. I'm from New York originally, but I live in North Carolina, and I have a ex coworker whose husband he worked like in forestry, and they would do these things out here called contained burns, and he actually would travel to California and other parts of the state that had like a lot of woods, a lot of forests, and they have them here in North Carolina as well, up toward the mountains and all different places. And so basically, they would go in for days and they would assess the area. They would look at the overgrowth of the trees and so forth and so on. And they would watch the weather. And at the determined time, they would do what is called a contained burn, meaning basically they would set the forest on fire. But the way that it works is the only thing that burns is things that are not healthy. The weeds, the trash that people put out there, overgrowth, dead leaves, things like that. For whatever reason, the full forest does not burn, but it is able to burn the brush, the debris that could otherwise set on fire and cause damage to visitors and people that are there, animals, wildlife, so forth and so on. So it's understanding that there is a way to have a contained burn. And sometimes when we go through struggles in life, we can't always see it. It doesn't feel good, but it is a form of a contained burn. Or some people will say, storms come to wash away what was no longer serving us. And then there is a new dawn, there is a new day, there is life after the contained burn. But Tapas talks about the self-discipline to be able to stay in less than optimal situations, in discomfort long enough for the debris and what no longer serves you and the limiting beliefs to clear, for the path to be cleared. So that is Tapas. And then this morning from Acts of Faith by Iyanla, it says, you survived 100,000 other sperm to get here. What do you mean you don't know what to do? And even before I go any further, I was watching something yesterday. I think my cousin had sent me a clip, and this woman said, the act of us being born was our first miracle in our physical body. So we were a spirit, we were a soul, and we were in our mom's womb. And she just was explaining how the body is so miraculous and just the act of being born. So when you hear about all the different sperm that were racing like a rat race to get to the egg, and your little sperm, your one of 100,000 made it, and you were manifested and you were brought into this physical realm. And that in and of itself is miraculous. The best laid plans and strategies are useless unless you expect to win. And you must know you are going to win before you start. When you know you are going to win, you can prepare your victory speech and what you will wear to the award dinner the day before it is announced. When you are a winner, you learn how to take a win no matter how it comes, whether by default, an interception, or a fumble, or when it comes right to you through the air. Never let a win catch you unexpectedly. Take your wins in stride. Know they are an everyday occurrence for you because you expect to win from the beginning. Never let words of doubt or fear cross your mind. They are the only things that can steal your win. Win big, win small, win it for yourself, win it for others. Know what a win will look like for you. And when it comes, chalk it up to life. I am the winning kind. Name three things you're going to do right now to guarantee that you'll be ready to win. And to me, what I hear her saying is preparation is never time wasted. Um, because when the win comes, whatever the win is, if the win is a job, if the win is a new opportunity, if the win is a relationship, if the win is the opportunity to buy a home, if you don't expect it, first of all, you'll be caught off guard. And if you don't expect it, you would not have prepared for it. So when she says here, like you could pick out your outfit for the award dinner, for me, that is, if the opportunity comes for you to purchase a home, have you started getting your finances in order? Do you know what the process is? Have you started attending home buyers courses or looking up information online? Or if you don't expect the good to come, when it comes, oftentimes we'll fumble it. We will fumble it. I see it happen a lot, specifically with opportunities when people are trying to move in their passion, separate from their day job, but whatever is in your heart. When opportunities come, if you create a product, if you get an order for 10,000 pieces, are you prepared to scale up? So if you're asking for abundance, if you're asking for growth, if you're asking for expansion, do you believe that is coming? And if you believe that is coming, why aren't you preparing for it? The example I give is that, if I invite you guys over to my home and you say, Niambi, I'm going to be there on Sunday, I'm not going to wait until you knock on the door to start cleaning up or go grocery shopping. If I invite you, I'm going to believe that you're coming and I'm going to prepare for it. So when we ask something of God, of the universe, that's the invitation. And we have to believe that it will be responded to in the affirmative. And when we do that, we can prepare ourselves. So those are the readings for this morning. We are going to meditate. So begin to find a comfortable space in your seat. If you are sitting up, you want to have your feet flat on the floor. If you're still in the bed, just sit your back up against the wall so you can feel some support. And just notice your breath. No particular breathing pattern right now. Just inhale and exhale. And as you breathe, notice if it feels shallow. Notice if you feel your breath on your inhale. Does it stop right here in your chest? Are you able to take it down into your diaphragm and really fill up your lungs? And that takes practice. If you typically have a shallow breath, it takes practice. But the capacity of our lungs can expand, sort of like a balloon. When you first get the balloon, it's kind of small and tight. But the more you blow it up, the bigger it can get. You can close your eyes or take your gaze low. Rest your hands on your lap, palms down for grounding, palms up if you're in a space to receive, and breathe. Be, be still, be still, be still, be still, be still and breathe. 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 Release.
Be still and breathe, release. Be still and breathe, release.
Release any tension.
Be still and breathe, release.
You may have in your shoulders,
and breathe, release, expand,
your jaw,
and breathe, release, expand,
the space between your eyebrows.
And breathe, release, expand, be still. And breathe, release, expand, be still.
Remember that as thoughts come, there's nothing to do. Simply let them come and go.
And breathe, release,
and breathe.
Expand, be still. And breathe, release, expand, be still. And breathe, release.
Feel your body get
Be
heavy.
still and breathe, release. Be still and breathe, release. Be still and breathe, release. Be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. Be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying.
Release any tension in your jaw.
My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is
and focus your attention on your breath, on your inhale and your exhale.
My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is flying. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine.
So slowly begin to bring your awareness back into this space. You can wiggle your toes, flutter your eyelids, and when you're ready, open your eyes, bring your hands to heart center. I'm grateful for each of you and the time and space that you continue to carve out for yourself for this practice of meditation. I appreciate you allowing me to guide you through this meditation. I do not take it lightly, and I am eternally grateful. You can bring your hands to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center. The light in me sees, honors, loves, and appreciates the light in each of you. Ashe, Amen, Hallelujah, Namaste. Ashe, ladies.
Bye. Have a great day, everyone.
Have a good day. See you, Mason.
Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one. Enjoy your Saturdays.
Enjoy the weekend, y'all.
You
Bye.
too.